Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. What is going on, my folks? You'll notice that the lighting here is just a little dimmer than normal. It is unforsakingly hot out right now in this area that I live, unforgivingly. So how's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing fine. I'm doing okay. Spanish. I'm sorry I don't speak it, but I can try to read it, or we can use the wonderful world of Google Translate, which is going to even better, more betterer, most bestest. Well, just going to say it that way. So what is going on, everybody? We're watching myself. Hold on, wait for it. Watching myself. But anyways, how are y'all doing today? Are we doing fine? Not Ryu. Then are you Ken instead? I feel like you'd be Ken. See, I'm watching myself. So, anyways, I'm gonna pause this. That's really distracting. Okay. So, anyways, I wanted to introduce myself. If you guys don't already know who I am Frosted Fricks, a creator here on YouTube and purveyor of fun things and activities and trying to entertain and educate everybody that's around me. So, yo, look at Tiara. All right, as long as you showed up, I can start now. I'm just saying, as long as you showed up, I can start now. So, anyways, purveyor of information boundless by knowledge of things I've figured out over time. Am I very low? Are you saying I'm coming in very low? I can boost it. There we go. I'm all the way up. I'm like, if I touch any more knobs, there might be people upset at me. But, anyways, what was I saying? Things. I'm fixing it, Anthony. Jeez. Annie Santagato. Low. I heard the first 4 times. Gosh. But anyways, that should be better. I'm pretty sure that should be better right now. That sounds a lot better. That sounded a lot better to me. Very lot better. Okay, so anyways. You're on when you started, Gods of Luigi. There you are. All right. So anyways, thank you for telling me that the sound was low. So let's continue what I was going to say. First and foremost, if you're new to this stream, I do these every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, where I go over people's YouTube channels and tell them what they could fix in order to make their channel more click-worthy and stronger, and they move faster, and it looks good for other people joining, you know. So anyways, what I do is I add everyone to a randomized list so it is not biased, and the wheel will spin, the names will be chosen, and I will pick the name. It will be picking the name, and we go over that channel. Now then, the cool part about that is when I pick you, I want you to be here so I can go over your channel. That's actually my big rule. You have got to be here in order for me to go over your channel. If you're not here, you get skipped, and I re-roll the wheel, and you'll get removed from the list. Now then, before I start asking people if who wants me to review their channel, I'm going to say it in the comment, and this is going to be very important. All right? I'm going to put into the chat open list, and what that means is the list is going to be open. You guys can say me, but only say me once. I'll allow up to twice, but if you guys are spamming me in there, I will skip you completely because you are literally pushing the list up so I can't see anybody else, and that's unfair to them. So that being said, I will be typing in a second here that the list is open, and I also need my 30-second timer. There it is. And after the timer is completed and I type in close, do not ask until I open the list again. All right? And again, I cannot stress it enough. Do not ask more than once. All right? All right. Open. Boop. Here we go. Wow, a whole lot of people. There we go. Savage Wolf knows what I'm asking for. All right, there we go. Only once. All right. Thank you guys for being good about it. Except one of you. You for some reason it just went over your head. Closed. All right. So one of you are going to know what I meant by I'm not going to go over your channel if you say it more than twice. And that's sad. I do apologize, but I have got to be strict on these type of things in order for me to make sure I'm going over everybody that I could possibly do. Gaza Luigi, I don't know how many times I felt like I swung your name about a week ago and you weren't here and I had to move on. I feel like that was something that happened and I feel bad that was something that had to happen. Not Ryu or Ryu or however you want to say it. How do you want to say it? Ryu or Ryu? Go ahead and tell me. I'd like to know. That way I'm not mispronouncing your name. All right? That's what I want to. Bacon. I love bacon. Actually, believe it or not, I'd like to my channel. Thank you for asking very nicely, Samurai. Simon Larson. All right. DJ. All right. Pube. Date It Rhyme. That's an interesting name. All right. So we're going to apply the wheel changes. All things have been done. Everyone's name has been added. Tennessee Gaming. I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen you. Fallen Shogun as well. I feel like it's been a while. I feel like it's been a while. Just a little. Okay, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's do this. Round and round the blood wheel goes. Simon Larson is the name we picked today. Simon and Garfunkel. Simon and I don't even know what I was going for that. Simon, are you here? I need you to say I'm here. I got
I'm
it.
all the way up.
Oh gosh, I'm hurting my ears.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, I don't know who that was. All right. So now that it's refreshed, Simon, I need to know. Oh, we're still trying to catch up to me. Here we go. Simon, I need to know if you're still here. All right. Whoa, I can't even read that. Simon Larson. Simon, are you here? There he is. Okay. Simon. There we go. Let's go to your channel. All right, so we like our Kingdom Hearts. It's not entirely bad. So let's see this. I see you on your channel. You call yourself Simon Larson, which is great. That's a good. That's okay. But I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to get from your channel. So let me explain a little bit more. Like I know this right now at the moment is muted, but there's probably a good reason behind that I muted it. But this right here, your banner, it just says reboot, which I'm pretty sure is the like some artwork that was used for Kingdom Hearts at one point in time, which is fine and fantastic. And if Kingdom Hearts your thing, man, that's fine. However, it doesn't really tell me much about you. It doesn't tell me that you're Simon, you're the Kingdom Hearts, you're the guy I'm watching. It just it feels like a big advertisement for Kingdom Hearts, and less like I'm getting ready to watch Simon's channel. So I would rework the banner to have your name in it, other than the word reboot, only due to the fact it doesn't scream Simon Larson, unless that's not the name you want to go for on YouTube, and then I understand as well. So I would rework your banner and rework your branding, because a picture of Sora and the Kingdom Hearts thing and the banner just seems a little confusing, because I'm not sure if your thing has anything to do with Kingdom Hearts, but it just doesn't feel like it's mushing right. So that being said, let us continue. The other thing I want to tell all of you, for those of you who are Kingdom Hearts players for YouTube, just keep this in mind. Kingdom Hearts is a Disney-owned product, and a lot of their music and a lot of their stuff is copyrighted. So you could fall into a copyright claim made by Disney or one of the many musical companies that they own on your channel. So Kingdom Hearts is actually one of the... It's a great game to play. I love it, but it's one of the worst games to play on YouTube when it comes to monetization, only because of the claims that can be put on it. Yeah, that's very true, Lynx. Lynx said if it's not the original work and you didn't get permission to use it, you could get in trouble with a banner as well. So, yeah, we're gonna watch this for a second. This is the first thing we're gonna see right now. All right, this is the first thing I see when I look at your channel. Okay, so I already know it's already copyrighted music in the first 3 seconds. Yeah, so always be careful with the music stuff you're using on YouTube. I believe Anthony recently made a video about that. Involving pictures over music, needing some sort of different type of paperwork. We're just going to call it paperwork. I can't think of the name right now, but you need some legal paperwork in order to be able to use music under pictures, and there's a whole bunch of legality stuff. So always be careful with the stuff you're using. Again, I'm not going to knock you for liking Kingdom Hearts. I mean, like, who doesn't? But I like you got your uploads here. You got your popular uploads here. I wouldn't put your liked videos too much on your front page. Actually, I would keep that private to you because those are your liked videos. And I'm being absolutely serious when I say that, because what happens is if someone's scrolling through here and they see this, and let's say for some reason they don't read this, but let's say they don't read this and they see this, what's going to happen is they're going to click this and it's going to take them right away from your page. You got your past live streams, creative playlists, save playlists. These again would fall underneath your personal playlist, and like it's cool that you have your subscribers open so people can see them, but I mean that's up to you. I usually keep my subscribers pretty private, even though you guys can see them on the side here, and now they're gone. I usually keep my subscribers pretty private, only because I watch some really silly stuff on YouTube, and not all the time is it like something like someone's going to look at it and go, what are you doing? So just to give you an idea, I just keep that type of stuff to myself. Hey, Gaming82872. Sorry, I messed up their name there. Same here. They had no evidence of proof. Who thought the world was going to end yesterday? What? Why would it have done that? Let's go to your about section. You didn't see that, Iz? You didn't see that? He's right here. All right, so let's talk about your about section or lack thereof. Your about section is pretty important. I say it's pretty important because it gives us a little idea of you, who you are, what you do on YouTube as a person, what your upload schedule is, what I might expect on your channel, and none of that's filled out. So I would get into that, really work on this, because this is actually something that people sometimes go to get a better idea of who they're getting ready to talk to. And on top of that, if you have like an email there for contact, I am Frosted Fricks Cheetah Veda Pita. That's a fun name to say. I am the Frosted Fricks. But, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I like to add my contact information just in case someone needs to get a hold of me there in that YouTube, in that link there. I'm not gonna get into that. There's a weather thing. I do remember Tony the Tiger. He took my saying. Instagram. Let's take a look at your Twitter. Simon Larson, I need to also make sure you're still here. I asked that because I want to make sure you're knowing what I'm saying, because this is stuff I need to know if you're here. If you're not here, and this goes for anybody. If I'm going over your channel and you're not here, and I get a sort of a hint that you're not here, I move on to the next person, because it's not fair to have me go over a person's channel and them not be here to take the advice. This is not this stream is not for advertising your channel. This is more so to help you move forward. So I need to know if you're still here. So I'm going to be watching the chat for you to say something. I'm going to give it a few minutes, but I don't see it. Not going to look nice. There he is. Okay, he's here. Nice car. For your social media, let's take out your Twitter as well. I would definitely start filling in a little bit more of the description, and don't forget your hashtags, because again, in hashtags right now, that's good. But you need to fill out those hashtags only to make it so your stuff's more searchable through the SEO that Twitter collects. Come on, Frosted. Click. No, I'm already in classic mode, dude. Also, Demkeys, I didn't know if you noticed this, but congratulations on getting the mod, becoming mod. Yeah, that. So let's go to, so I start utilizing your social media a bit more and really start filling that stuff out, especially on Instagram, because the more information you put in the Instagram, the more searchable it's going to be, and the more stuff is going to be bringing it, more people could potentially be brought to your channel. Let's see. Let's go to your playlist. Okay, so we got, not too much in the way of your videos in playlist, unless this is one of your videos in the playlist. But I would definitely get, yeah, you don't have a lot of your videos in the playlist. I see you mostly stream from your PlayStation 4, which isn't entirely bad, but you need to start making thumbnails. I recommend a number of different things that you could use. GIMP Studios, Photoshop. I mean, there's people even out there that use Paint. I don't recommend it, but I mean, there's plenty of other things. Even starts with a Paint Tool Sci. That's another good one. That's free as well. They're really good photo imaging software that you can use to change stuff. So I mean, like that's something I would recommend. You need thumbnails to differentiate your channel from the many other people that are watching the same thing or could potentially watch the same thing. Sharebear, I don't know why. Oh, Pixlr? Yeah, I've heard about that too. That's pretty good for thumbnails. So I see you played Riller Racers. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but we're gonna click on it. See that the other reason why the thumbnails is because you got these just plain images that YouTube thought this would be the best thumbnail that you could use, and unfortunately, it's not because it doesn't really tell us anything about this period. Also, I want to say for people who are asking for reviews, when I open the list back up, that's when you should ask for reviews. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's a Sonic the Hedgehog thing. But if that's the case, before I let this play, for Sonic the Hedgehog, like, you should label it as Sonic the Hedgehog unless it's known as something else. Let's take a look. Yeah, you're playing Sonic Mania. So why didn't your title say Sonic Mania? All right. The other issue I'm seeing as I'm watching is the complete lack of dialogue, meaning you're not talking at all. In video games, especially right now, you have... What's up, homie? Especially right now, you need to talk. You definitely need to talk because right now, as it sits, this wouldn't be considered fair use, only due to the fact that you're not giving any commentary. You're not making anything different. This is just straight the product, and you're putting it out there. And especially now, because of certain individuals making life a little difficult for gaming channels, this type of stuff needs to have commentary. Absolutely. Not so much in the way of the video. I mean, like, you can or you can't, but as long as there's commentary, that's what you got to work on. You get a mic, you got a PlayStation. I know the PlayStation came with a microphone. It's an absolute must. Well, like, it came with a headset with a mic attached to it. It's not the best thing, but it's better than not talking. So that being said, I'm going to continue. All right, so there's a big lack of a lot of things here. That's probably a reason why no one found this video at all. The first thing is you're missing your tags. Without tags, without a proper title, and without a description, YouTube legitimately has no way of finding out or searching what this is. It just says Real Racers Live PS4 broadcast, and I don't even know what that is. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. You didn't label this Sonic Mania. That's something that needs to happen. You didn't tell us what's going on in the description. You didn't tell me that it's Sonic Mania in the description. You didn't tell me that that you use that it's Sonic Mania in the tags. And without those key elements, it's hard for even YouTube to determine what game you're playing right now, so that maybe people who are searching for that game, they can find it. You have it labeled underneath the category gaming, but you don't have a game selected, and Sonic Racers is one that YouTube acknowledges. Indie games are a little harder for YouTube to identify, mainly due to the fact that they're really, like, they come out with new indie games every day. I mean, I played a game today on my own channel that it doesn't exist anywhere else except the one release place I got it, and it just came out today. So YouTube wouldn't have any knowledge of it, and probably won't have knowledge of it even from years from now, unless it becomes a mainstream game. So let's see, kind of tips are there. So this needs things like Sonic Mania. I'm not sure which you're playing the Sonic storyline. Touch base on that. You need so much more, my friend, which is probably also why you were having a hard time getting views on your most recent videos. Without this assisted metadata, without this assisted SEO, currently, as you sit, you're unfindable. So I'm going to give you a shopping list of things to do, my friend, okay? I want you to work on thumbnails. Yeah, I need you to work on your upload schedule, because it looks like you stream like quite a few times in one day, and then you disappear for a while because you haven't uploaded in almost a week. I don't know what your about section is right now, so there's nothing really telling me about you. You need to start filling out more stuff on Twitter and Instagram. You need to use your entire description. You need a description, something describing what's going on in the game, as well as the game's description, as well as any links that might link us to maybe downloading said game, as well as links to your social media. All very important in your description. Don't also forget to put tags. I know I keep saying this, but tags, description, and title are your three main things. That is your metadata. That helps YouTube identify you in a search engine. Without that, you're not going to get found, and I want you to get found. So start working on these things, and I'm pretty sure that'll get you going. Because right now, I think the reason you're having struggles is you're not having a commentary, which over time could sway an individual's attention, and you don't have any metadata that might help us find your channel. So work on those things. Really, definitely work on them, and I hope this really helps you, dude. If anything, it helps you open your eyes a little bit. I like your front page. There's your positive. Work on your banner. Work on your channel icon. Maybe get with someone in the GFX department in the Freedom forums, or even on the Freedom Discord server. There's some really good people here that do some awesome GFX artists, and they do awesome GFX art, and I recommend them because they definitely will help you out, man. So I hope this all helped you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just catching up here. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next person. We're gonna go here. We're gonna spin the wheel. Forgot to take Simon off the thing. Samurai Gecko. Let's take Simon off there. He almost got spun twice. Samurai Gecko. Katsuya Seo. I'm going to get that last way of saying that eventually right. Tennessee, you can control your fate. You just have to thrive on hits. All right. All right. Samurai Gecko has showed up. I will open the list after I review. After I review Samurai Gecko's name, I'm sorry, I have no idea who I accidentally just deleted off. Please message me if you caught that. Because I feel bad that I accidentally popped someone off there, and I have no idea who it was. My apologies! Please tell me if I did that to you. And be honest. Alright, so... Samurai Jack. No, Sither, that's a good question. They're really, it's all by chance. So they're really reviews for just about anybody that shows up. I mean, like, there's no way for me to be able to discriminate a Freedom user from any other user on YouTube. Let me just make that perfectly clear. I'd like to be able to go over Freedom people's channels, but I also use these as a way to, sort of a platform to teach people how to properly do stuff. So even if I'm not going over your channel per se or anyone else's channel per se, I hope they're looking at their own channels while I'm doing this and going, well, thank you, Fallen Shogun. Anyways, thank you for telling me that. All right. So I hope you guys learned something. Ooh, I play video games. Nice. I want nice recordings. I haven't played that in forever. Okay. Okay, so I like it, but I don't. Sither X Gaming is because I didn't open the list yet, so it wouldn't be open. That's the reason why. But thank you, Fallen Shogun, for telling me that. And X Mini J. So I like it, but I don't, and here's why. I'm not sure. Like, it starts off really strong, and I was kind of hoping for commentary. Commentary on YouTube, again, is going to be a big thing for gamers right now. You have got to commentate on what you're doing. The other thing is, though the graphics on it are amazing. I will give you that much. You do have great video quality coming out of here, so good job. When I'm watching a channel trailer, Retro, how you been? It's been like forever. Yeah, I chopped off all my hair. It's short now. Hello, Katsuyo. But what was I saying? Heal, please heal. What's up? I'm doing well. Galaxy, I put you back on the list. Don't worry. But let's talk about your channel trailer. Right now, it seems standoffish, and here's why. As I watch it, it started off really strong, but then it kind of, like, my interest started to fade after the first after about the first 15 seconds, because he kind of held on the same thing too long. And then at about 27 here, you say I commentate sometimes, I upload whenever I want. And that when someone sees stuff like that, that seems to be a little like you don't care. And I know that's not the situation, or else you wouldn't ask me to go over your channel, or at least I hope that would be the situation. So that's like, these are the type of things you want to stay away from saying. It's like, I feel like doing this. I like doing this, but I mean, only like when I feel like it. It's not really something I like to do, but I mean, like, hey, if I got free time, I guess I'll do it. I mean, you see, because that's how it comes across when someone reads that type of stuff. So I would definitely not make it so self-deprecative. Make the energy. You have to create the energy to reel the individuals in to want to watch you. That's what the channel trailer is all about. So get out. I would redo that and definitely get back on it. And I want to hear that commentary, dude. You say you do commentary. That should be here. Your energy and everything about you should shine right through here. All right, Cheetah Veda Pita. That's still so much fun to say. So the other thing I want to say is your banner's pretty dope. Your banner's pretty dope. The only thing I say I'm never a fan of are these things right here. And that is only because, one, they take away from this, and it makes it look a little clustered. The other thing I want to say is if I'm on a mobile device, or any device, especially right now, I can't click them. I can't copy and paste them. My only option is to type them into there. But now let's optimize this for a person who is mobile. So if I'm looking at this on your phone and I see you have a Twitter, I have to go between Twitter and YouTube in order to slowly type in your name. And then sometimes certain phones won't even let you do that because it'll think you exited the app. So these actually, believe it or not, aren't something that should be right here. They should actually be only located right here and in your About section. Only because, again, you can't click them, you can't copy them, and you can't paste them. And don't forget to like the stream. That's absolutely right. There are so many awesome people here. So, like, the banner's pretty dope. I would just drop the things at the bottom. Yeah, lick the stream. I like that you got your uploads here, your popular uploads. You got other 2 channels that you recommend. And you got your creative playlists. I want to see individual playlists as well. You know, just give me a little bit more taste of what you can do. Licking the stream. So just give us a little bit, like, just fills up the page a little bit more as well. Let's see. Let's go to your About section. A section I hope to see very full. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the official YouTube channel of Samurai Gecko. My real name is Kevin. Hi, Kevin. You'll find gaming videos on this channel. I play the games I like, and I share my gameplay with you, the viewers. I don't have a schedule. I post whenever and whatever I want. I try to make my videos entertaining, but they suck. I hope you enjoy the videos I produce for everyone. Okay, that's that same self-deprecating thing I was talking about. People actually, like, unless you're a stand-up comedy, unless you're a stand-up comic, it's not always great to be so self-deprecative. I mean, like, it just, you don't want to make people feel like you don't care about yourself enough or your channel enough at all. I mean, like, you don't want that to be the feeling they get when they read that. You're like, I make videos, but they suck. I upload whatever I want and whatever I want. It kind of feels it feels like you're pushing away anybody that's in here. So I would reword this. Be positive. Talk about yourself. Maybe tell us a little bit more specifically what you upload, not necessarily with the game exactly. What style of gameplay do you play? What other things do you do on your channel? And I do recommend an upload schedule, something you can keep track of. Right now, I got to rework mine because a lot more things have popped up onto my plate as of recent. So I definitely got to rework mine. So the next thing I wanted to mention is you got your social media and your channel art stuff here. And that's all okay and great and stuff. But again, not clickable. And if you're on your phone, it's going to be a pain in the butt to copy and paste it. And so I would get rid of this and keep it all right here. And then you also have these things next to your links as well. My Twitter, I rarely use. My Twitch, I also rarely use. My Facebook, I never use. So, like, if you don't care about them, why would they be there? I mean, there is an underlying taste of that you do care about what you do here. So, I would say, don't be so hard on yourself, dude. That's the last thing you want to do on your own Twitter channel, on your own YouTube channels. Be hard on yourself because people see that, and because of that, it doesn't paint the right picture for yourself. And I'm only saying this as a person just trying to help you, but you just can't be so self-deprecating. All right, let's go to here. All right, so I mean, like, you do use your Twitter, like you've been active all day on your Twitter. So to say you rarely use it is silly. You definitely use it. You don't use hashtags, but you definitely add other people. But it's not like you rarely use it. You definitely use your Twitter. Sorry, I got thirsty. So get into using your hashtags. I like that you got your YouTube channel connected on here. Let's see. I mean, like, I'm glad to see you're active, but you need to pick out the more key phrases so people can find you. All right. I say something about everyone's banner. Sometimes I usually praise it. I'm like, his banner's pretty good. The only thing is these are the things I just don't recommend. So rework your about section. I would break it down, build it back up, and speak positively of yourself. And I would just get rid of all this extra on the end of it, on the end thing. My Twitter, my Twitch, my Facebook. Those are nice, simple, short, and sweet. Let's take a look at your playlist. Awesome. Like videos. Again, I always say, like, if you got a set of like videos, it's okay to share them, but sometimes there's videos you'll like that other people will judge you on. And some of you don't care, some of you do. So I keep my like videos nice and hidden because as I said, I watch a bunch of silly things. Like there's that Peepo meme, and I think it's silly. Other people think I'm just weird. So things like that is why I keep my stuff. What was I saying? Things like that is why I keep my like videos private. All right, let's take a look at your videos. So I kind of like that your thumbnails are all different, but then I get thrown back just a little because I feel like most of these thumbnails, minus the little additives you put on them, could be easily found. Wait, hold on. Let me redact what I said. Well, this one I know you can search, but these I'm not going to judge you from a month ago. I'm going to base your stuff on your current uploads. Now, Raiders, I know this is an image I can find on Google as well as this, and minus these two extra things on here. Like, I don't know, if you're going to use images off of Google, really find a way to change them more. For example, and like I hate using, I'm not a big fan of using the personal channel as an example, but I like showing what I mean. This image right here is a combination of 3 different images. The image in the background is from Google. The character that's this guy right here, he's another person. He's another thing from Google. And my face is my face. But I took a picture, I added some extra shading and whatnot to it, and then I put it into the background and put the lighting to match the backlighting as well. So these are like, it's a matter of how much you change it. Same goes for here. This right here is a combination of 3 different pictures. So it's just a matter of what else you could add to it, or subtract from it and add it to something else. Really combining different imagery is probably the best thing you can do. Not just slapping a little text on there, because in a lot of cases that doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, but in a lot of cases it doesn't. I mean, I had one video recently where it kind of worked, but I was also like the first person to put out a video for it, so I kind of capitalized on it. But I mean, this is what I mean by this is just a random picture of Kakashi, and you got Heroes of the Storm, Ninja Storm, Ultimate Ninja Storm. I'm losing track of them, dude. I'm being honest. Suck at Photoshop. That's okay. That is okay. Not everyone's a Photoshop wizard. I'm not even a Photoshop wizard. But there are ways you can learn. YouTube is not only a great place to entertain other people, but also to get education. There are plenty of... I learned some of my stuff off of a YouTube videos that I found of other people teaching people how to do thumbnails. So I would look into that, dude. Those are pretty entertaining and informational. So I would get into it. I definitely would. Going to Rainbow Six. Holy ads, Batman. You got 5 on here. Now, I can definitely say, like, yes. I have a conflicting internal thing about this many ads on a video. The first thing is, on my first impression in my head, oh, he's here for the money. Second thing is, do you know how annoying ads get over time when you're trying to watch a video? Especially one consecutive after another 5 times in 11 minutes. if I'm clicking an X on a box, or I'm having to wait for another commercial go through, eventually that gets a little irritating. I usually tell people, if you're going to have ads, either put them in the front or the back, or if you really want to capitalize, do both. But don't put ads in the middle of a video, because that breaks up the concentration of the person watching it and could eventually lead to them just leaving. So just keep that in mind when you're putting this stuff together. I'm not saying don't use ads. I'm just saying there's certain things that you should and shouldn't do with your ads. And one is string them throughout a video. I actually unsubscribed to a person recently because, and he's a popular YouTuber. I unsubscribed to him because he put ads. It's smack dab in the middle of his videos, and it drove me crazy. So I stopped watching because it broke my concentration on what he was talking about, and honestly, it got annoying after a while. So this is just my personal opinion. Not everyone shares the same opinion, but also you don't want to come across as a person who's just in it for the money. So let's continue. All right, the other issue, again, you're playing a team game where I would expect to hear commentary or team communication, and without that, without that team communication, without that, this video, it's very hard. Like, these types of games are very hard to watch without having heard any interaction, without hearing you. That's another reason why commentary is so important on video games. It's one thing to just play. It's another thing to entertain. And right now, how it started within the first 9 minutes, it's just not enough stuff that's going on that would make me want to continue. So, like, I was about to revive him. I was in the troll. I know you're talking now, but I feel like you should have started off into it. You got your commentary, but I feel like it could have started off a little stronger. Ouchie. Okay. But I'm not saying all your stuff's like this. Back here. So my question is, why aren't your teammates talking to you? I know it's hard to get teammates to communicate. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, I got him with the drone. Hey, don't kick me. Enemy spotted. Okay, so it's some good editing here and there, and I kind of wish I heard more of you, because you do sound like you have a fun voice. As I said, you do sound like you have a fun voice. And you get a basic concept of the editing style, because that was actually kind of funny too. But I kind of wish I heard team communication in this one. I know sometimes it's really difficult to get other people to jump on the same bandwagon as you, and sometimes it takes many games to find a group of people that actually talk, especially if you're playing like any system like Xbox or PlayStation. For some reason, people stopped talking over time. I remember at one point in time when I used to play Xbox 360, where people were like, you took off your headphones because you were tired of hearing people talk, and now no one wants to communicate in teams anymore, unless you're playing competitive mode in like different games like Overwatch or whatever. But yeah, you got a basic idea of editing, which is good. You got Rainbow Six Siege, funny and random moments. All right, shh, no one cares. I'm yelling at my phone. Sorry. This is some funny and random. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna. I had audio problem with your friends on it. Man. A fun voice is good, Samurai. A fun voice is good. You want a fun voice. Holy gosh. Give me a second. I'm sorry. This thing will just explode the whole time I'm sitting here. There we go. Now we don't have to hear that anymore. My apologies, folks. Aggressive Shildrak. The only way you can get verified by getting 100,000 subscribers. All right. So this is some funny. Now here we go. So this is what I wanted to see, is a nice filled out description. This is some funny and random moments with my friends, when my friends and I were on Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, right here is a good solid statement. I would say definitely stretch this out just a little further. You want to stretch this out a little further because you want that first 100 characters to be most important information. Here's why. Because this is your source code, and everyone has access to this, so don't think I'm doing some magic stuff. This is the first thing people are going to see next to this when they're looking up these videos. So you say, this is some funny random moments when my friends and I were playing Rainbow Six Siege. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't like the video already. So that's what I mean by like fill it out just a little bit more. That's 100 characters that it first sees, and that's important because as people like, I'm going to type in penguin. That's my favorite thing to search here because it's a good example. You'll see how the descriptions are going to be in the first space here. So you don't want to just say right after the first few words like here, and then go subscribe to blah 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 blah. You don't want to hit them with that. You want to keep going with the information because that's going to be more searchable metadata. I typed in the word penguin, and not only found it off the word penguin here, but it also found it off the word penguin there as well. So this would actually be a good practice. You used Rainbow Six Siege, and you said funny moments in your description, which is great. But I would definitely keep stretching it out just a little bit more. That way you can keep getting that extra in there. Don't just leave it there. More information, the better. Believe it or not, it does help. Okay, but you go music used near the end of the video. Always be careful going to places like no copyright sounds because they state that, but I found out more than one way that they do not. They're not always factual, so be careful with that. And at any point in time, those things could actually become copyrighted. So always be conscious of that. Distinct. Let me touch base on that for just a quick second. Distinct asking an important question based on that. And let me just say it this way. Because I can't talk too much about it only because it's a lot of information to give out and I don't want to scare people with it. But also, give it time. It sometimes tends to straighten itself out. Just make sure when they get labeled as such to request a review immediately. Just do it because it's a learning algorithm. If you ever want to talk more about it, I recommend finding me in my Discord server, on my own personal Discord server. You can find it on my channel, but I can't get too much into it because that is an in-depth thing that I don't want to inundate everybody with. All right? I usually stream for about two and a half hours roughly. So that was a good question too. All right. I'll open the list after I'm done with this guy. All right. Let's talk about your tags because there was something catching my eye about your tags. Some of them are good. Some of them could use a little extra. Now, you say the basic stuff. Kevin, gaming, entertainment, gameplay, HD, you got R6, that's Rainbow Six, Siege. Those are, then you say Siege, Xbox One, Tango 2, Odd It's Mewtwo, Finn for Saint, Crazed Jokers. I'm not exactly sure who those are, and I'm not sure if they were featured in this video, but if those are other YouTubers that have nothing to do with this, I would definitely recommend taking them out, only because it's considered against. It would be a form. What is it? It's called like tag spamming, And that's when you tag up a video with non-relative words just to be found. But just be careful with that. That could land a community guideline strike for things like that. But you also want your tags to be more specific to the video. You're saying Xbox, Xbox One, Tango 3, the word entertainment, gaming. Those are actually really weak, and let me tell you why. Those are your friends. Are they in the game, though? So let me show you why gaming is a weak tag. This is why gaming, the word itself, is a weak tag. Because just the word gaming comes up with 110 million results. So that means you have a 1 in 110 million chance of getting found. And that is a pretty big number. There's certain scratch-off lottery tickets which have better odds, just to give you an idea. So, so be more specific with your tags towards the video. You said it's Rainbow Six. The one thing I'm not seeing here is Rainbow Six Siege funny moments. That's a big tag that's not even there. Rainbow Six Siege random moments. That's not in there. You just have the word random moments, but more specific, the better. Oh, they are in the vid. Okay, that makes sense then. As long as you're not like tagging people in there that aren't part of it, you're fine. But that's also information people should know. Like I've come across channels that would have things like PewDiePie as a tag they would use, and they are clearly not PewDiePie, nor is PewDiePie starred or been mentioned or have been a part of the discussion in the video. So like that's the type of thing that you wouldn't want as a tag, only because that's probably going to be a big number that you're not going to be able to get found on. There's my drink. So just stretch out your tags a bit more, okay? Wish there's more people talking so I could tell you about that. But whenever someone comments on your video, always make sure you comment back immediately. Only do it or as fast as you can, only so people know that you actively are talking with your audience. The less you talk with them, the less they'll come back. The more you show you care about them, the more they want to come back to keep talking with you. So keep that in mind too. Yeah, your title as a tag is pretty good too. Lynx, I know that's not true. So my final summation for you, my friend, is work on your thumbnails just a little more. Your description's good. Just stretch it out a little. It's actually really good. I love your banner. Just get rid of that extra stuff at the bottom because, again, it's just things that don't need to be there. Work on your tags a little bit more. Meteor stronger tags. You want to aim at something where along the line, if you were to search it on YouTube, you get like a 1 in 10,000 chance of getting found, and that's a pretty good number. And believe it or not, Retro, that might not entirely be true. Let me explain that one to you. And the reason that's not entirely true is the reason you get found when you type in Retro, because that is your name, the reason you get found is because you frequent your own channel. YouTube keeps track of that stuff. So naturally when you type in Retro, it's going to try to find you because that is the channel of your interest, and it's going to try to find channels like your channel. So that's why your video is going to be posting on the top. My recommendation is open a different browser. Whatever browser you're using, use a different browser on your computer. Don't sign into YouTube and look up your name, and you'll be surprised that the name doesn't pop up. This is actually something that's fun that YouTube does. So keep this in mind. For everybody, if you're looking up the word retro or what you would believe is your name, you're going to find out that that it doesn't always generate what you think it's going to generate. So again, back to you. Just get rid of those two things on your banner. Your banner's pretty dope. Work on your about section. Just reword it. Don't be so self-deprecating. Work on your tags. I like the voice that I was hearing. That was a really good voice. Yeah, private browse links this, or open up in incognito mode or something like that. Work on the tags, stretch out the description a little. Not entirely bad. It's pretty good. And work on the thumbnails. The one thing I forgot to definitely check was your upload schedule. That bothers me that I forgot to check that. Because you mentioned it, is that you upload whenever and whatever you feel like. I would be more specific as to what you upload. Just be more specific. And if you have issues in any game, also know that if you have any issues in your gameplay or any of your recording, and you can visibly see it or you can definitely hear it, I would reshoot it or find a different day to record where everyone's stuff is working congruently with each other. So those are my recommendations to you, and thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. Awesome. You do have good stuff though, and great video quality. All right, so we're back to the wheel, the good old wheel. So I'm about to open up the wheel again. I'll reset it. And when I type in the word "open," for those of you who just joined, someone gonna sponsor me then, Links? Huh? Who's gonna do that for me? The dude's multi-millionaire. I owe money on college. But anyways, I'm going to say open in the chat. And when I say that, say I would like a review or me once. I'll let it go twice. But if you go 3 times, I'll not add you to the list. And I say that because you're going to start drowning out other people who are asking for a review. So don't do that. Don't do that. So after I say open, fill it in. Try to keep it to once, please. And when the list closes, don't ask after that, so we can continue a nice dialogue and debate or conversation in the chat. So I'm gonna open it. Open. Pop, up, 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 up. Boop, boop. Here we go. List is open. Hearing the weirdest sounds outside. All right. All right. All right, so I gotta find where I said open. Where did I say it? There I am. All right, and if you're already on the list, please don't ask again. Boo. Ba-da-boo. Galaxy, you're already on the list. Retro. Again, for those of you who are new here, this is a randomized list, so that way I'm not just picking whoever. You'll randomly be picked. We'll put you on. Ah, almost got me. Gaming 872. Tristan YouTube. All right, and if you guys see me put someone on there twice, tell me so we don't get everybody angry, okay? This usually takes me a little bit to do, so I would like to open up a topic to talk about. Let's talk about what's your favorite sandwich? What is your favorite sandwich right now? Talk amongst yourself while I copy and paste. What is your favorite sandwich? Why is your favorite sandwich? When is your favorite sandwich? Heal, please heal wants it. Okay. Jack Sorrell, thank you for asking once. Black Dasher. Blue Angel Fire again? All right. It's the Puff. Harzo, yeah, you asked again. I hope I don't run across another one because I'll be feeling really bad when I have to remove you. All right. Aggressive. I'm gonna say that name wrong. I guarantee it. Ralph. Magic Balloon Man. You know, one of these days you're gonna catch me on my stream, Balloon Man. One of these days you're gonna catch me on the stream. One-handed gamer. Impressive. Mike the Gamer, 21. I better be seeing some awesome sandwich talk down there. I can't look at it right now. But I want to see some awesome sandwich talk. Homie! Oops. Want to see some awesome sandwich talking down here. Best be the best sandwich. It's Soren. Oh man, I like it. I'm liking it. Okay, every Sunday. There we go. There we go. Almost got y'all. Almost got y'all. There we go. Apply wheel changes. Whew. That is a lot of people. Let's see what you guys saying. We got a lot of people liking PB&J. What's my favorite sandwich? Oh man. What is? I don't know. I'm kind of a like. It depends. If it's a nice cold winter's evening, I'm more of a grilled cheese guy. It's gonna sound weird. I like grilled cheese. Or I would have to say, I don't know. For some reason, nothing beats like a ham and turkey sandwich. Warmed up, a nice ham and turkey sandwich warmed up with cheddar, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of onion, with some oregano on top of that, in between a nice loaf of maybe potato roll, and then maybe grilled or pressed in panini style. It's sounds amazing. I want one of those when I get off of here today. But real talk. Sandwich with waffles as bread. Turkey, ham, and cheese. Yeah, it's a pretty good one too. Or a club. Man, a club sandwich. Okay, let's spin a wheel. We're talking about sandwiches. It's my fault. Is! I don't know how you did it. Is! Okay, so I gotta wait for Iz to say stuff. I'm pretty sure this thing's pretty far behind. No, it's right on a point. It's right on point. Holy cow, Iz. He's like, put me on there. We go way back. I haven't seen you on my channel in forever, Iz. We go so way back you forget about me. Sad face. But let's talk. By the way, Iz does animations, which is always a great change of pace. I use Streamlabs sometimes. Distinct Gamer. I actually do actively use it when I'm streaming on Twitch, and sometimes when I'm streaming on my own channel, I use it. All right, Louis Adams. Okay, quick thing. This is for all of you, so you know. Just so you know, because a lot of you new here. Just so you know. I not only do these streams on Freedom, but I also do them on MGN every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and highly recommend you guys show up to those. And I also do them on my own channel every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And if you want to check out either of those channels, the links are going to be located in the description below. So if I don't get to you today, most likely I'll be able to get to you on those days, because those channels, I don't use a randomizer wheel. I actually have to use one here, but can you imagine me going over all of these names in one night? It'd be impossible, especially at the pace I do it, because I want to be so specific at what I do. So if I don't get to you tonight, I'm always able to get to you at a different time. You just have to show up. It's a first come, first serve. So just keep that in mind, my friends. This is not the end of the world if I can't get to you tonight. All right? I want you guys to know that. I love you guys. I want to help you. I really do. All 1,000 of you on this list. So keep that in mind. Let's talk about you. Also, love the banner. Still love the banner. No problem, Louis. All right, it's fun. I kind of wish, honestly, I kind of wish you were voicing this at the moment. What I would recommend is you get behind a microphone, okay? You get behind a microphone and revoice this without the words on the side. I mean, like, I know I'm not going to be able to understand it, but it's still going to be something interesting, because we like to hear voices. But when it comes to cartoon, the voices are half the fun. I mean, I like how you're having fun. I know it's not your favorite, but you put it here, so I'm going to watch it. I don't care if your voice sounds bad. Everyone's voice sounds bad. My voice is terrible, and I do voice acting. So, like, no, or find someone to voice it for you. But this is you. This is supposed to be entirely about you. So you got to keep it going. I want to hear a voiceover on this. So that being said, let's continue. I like how you got your uploads nice and there, your popular uploads, but school is for fools. But I want to see some of your playlists on your front page. I want to see creative playlists. I want to see individual playlists, something that will stretch your page out so we can see a little bit more of what you're doing. I'm pretty sure you do a bit on here. Let's go to your about. See, Deanna K. I'm going to use the terrible translate to English function that Google Chrome gives us. If you have depression or some mental disorder, you have come to the right place. Okay, because I have them too. I would say that's funny. That's a good way to start. Explain more about what you do on your channel. You're an animator. You're an artist. Explain more. What got you into doing that? What made you want to put stuff up here on YouTube to share with other individuals? These are things I want to know. What's your upload schedule? What do you upload? Everything about you that we could know. We should know. The other thing I want to mention is, where is your social media, my friend? You are an artist. You should know. Social media is the place to be. You got to be there. That's how you get your artwork out. That's how people find you. That's how you get noticed. Get on Twitter. Get on Facebook. Get on DeviantArt. I know not everyone likes doing it, but I mean, like, as an artist, it's probably a good place to be. And Frosty Frick should be an Adult Swim cartoon. I love Rick and Morty. He should be a character in a show like that. I would love to be in Rick and Morty. I think that would be the best thing ever. Even if I was a character that was killed off, and that would be awesome. But I don't know those people, and they don't know me. Pokey poke poke. So talk more about and get on social media. Let's talk playlists now. You need playlists. Let's talk videos. You definitely need some playlists, my friend. If I want to, look at this. I would love to stream this stuff, but I can't because you have them in different places. All right? These are really fun pieces of art, though. I want to mention that much. Though a little graphic, never a problem, because art is interpreted by the individuals looking at them. All right, Heel. Thank you for your all your help on the stream and outside the stream. We're gonna take Heel off the thinger. Oh, that means we gotta find. Oh man, front and center. Look at that. Made it easy to find. All right, stupid series of kidnapping a man with a paper bag on his head. All right, mental waste 7. How do you express your soul? The video contains Penna Edena. Learn to cheer on Android, make characters to walk, and more. That's interesting, and it definitely got a few views. So you must have touched base on a topic that people liked. So let's see. I kind of want to watch one of these things. I'm not sure if I should watch one of these things, but I'm gonna roll the dice. Okay. That's fun. Do it, Share Bear. Also, I always have a tendency to pause on weird parts on videos, so my apologies on that. But is my friend, my buddy, my pal. Let us. Yeah, no, that's where I'm going to talk to you about, because Links brought up a thing, and I want, as a person who has a degree in animation, I wanted to tell you some interesting things. I loved what I saw. I believe it could be cleaned up a bit, but I also feel like this is sort of a rough draft, and I like it. I do like it. I like the idea of the sounds. It feels like more of like a motion-driven animatic, so that's actually pretty good. I liked the interaction. It was really nice. The one thing that's killing me right now is the lack of, I would say, probably put like an undertone like music or some, even if it's like ambient noise, like empty room noise. Just sit in a room that's nothing's going on and hit record on a device that could record, and just sit in silence while this thing records. Just something to fill that empty void of sound. You need something to fill it up. Even if you're in the quietest room, it's still not entirely quiet. There's some sort of sound coming from the room, any room you're in. So I would definitely fill that extra space with something that's a sound, either with an ambient noise, like sitting in a room silently, or with some music in the background. That might also work. You started picking up the sound about halfway through, which was great, but I feel like you could have added more with the sound. Made it once with music, but I got yeah, Hago, if you could not ask for that sort of stuff in the chat, that would be absolutely amazing. Only because this is not a place for that. I would recommend doing it on social media, maybe getting on Discord and seeing if anyone there would be willing to help, or social media, dude. I would recommend doing that, but that sort of stuff in this chat, I'm like, I get that the struggle is real. Trust me, I understand, but that's probably something you don't want to do in chat, all right? So this is actually really good. I really want to say this much. So I was hoping that might. Also, if you're having a problem with music and sound, and this is for everybody, you can use Epidemic Sound, where if you're a Freedom Partner, you could use it through that. Or and I'm gonna get you to where I want to go here. We're gonna go to the Video Manager, and this is gonna be cool stuff. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. We're gonna go to stop it. Create. And this little section right here, the audio library of YouTube, is an amazing place to go. Why? Because it has music for every occasion. If you want to generate different types of sound, you got ambient music, you got moods that you can use. So if you're looking for something, let's go dramatic, because every place has a little drama. And now Kevin MacLeod, he usually asks you to put like links to his like stuff in your description as a way to pay back, and that's not entirely a bad thing to do. But we're gonna go with Gunnar Olsen and give ourselves a heart attack. Holy cow, my ears. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention that. Sometimes your ears will bleed when you're looking into these. So you get the idea. You can use all of this music because it's given to you from YouTube. But be warned, when you're using it, just turn down your headphones. And when you import it into your videos, lower the decibel ratings on it. I don't know why YouTube had these guys record as if they were playing to the world's deafest person, but they did. So I do apologize to anyone's ears that may have just bursted from that. But you can use these. You can definitely use these. These are 100% things that I recommend. So, yeah. That's very true, Ashley. Sorry. So let's talk about your description. You need a description. So, trash, fifth, mental waste. So the reason you need a description, I kind of want to know a little bit more. In your description, especially for animations, you can say things like how long it took you to make, what was your medium that you used. So like if you use pencil, pen, did you use your computer, what software did you use on your computer, what was the thought process you had with putting this type of stuff together. And again, social media links is also a big thing for you. Yeah, Retro, I it looks like it's been dealt with. Let's see. And you're not... Oh, wait. Hold on. YouTube does this to me a lot. Okay, cool. And you're talking to your peoples. Except here. You didn't talk to this person. And your tags could use a lot... You could use a lot more tag. Like... mental trash animation. I have no idea why your names get out. Apparently, that's what it translated to. I do apologize. But yeah, definitely use your music. Ah, man, it's like I love giving like this type of advice. This one looks a lot better. I like that walk animation. It was fun. You know what? It kind of reminds me of that one animation I remember watching where it was like, ooh.
Como sabrás, yo vine por ti y tendremos mucha diversión juntitos. Te llevaré a... Hola, amiguitos. Aquí estoy y... Hola, amiguitos. Aquí estoy y...
These are good. These are good. All right, so I like the tags a lot better on this one than I did the last one. The tags on this one are a bit better. Don't forget to also mention that. Wait, hold on. Let me translate this because again, I can't read other languages because I'm a terrible person. And these animations are really fun. A super series of kidnapping a man with a paper bag on his head and travel through time. See, now this is good. Kidnapping a man with a paper bag on his head would be another tag that you could use. But these are actually really good. I do not care. Well, no one asks his opinion. C assumes that the bag is Dr. Flu. Who is he? Suppose it's a cheap original personage of 5TA. It's not from the series Villainous. All right, so this is interesting. These are all interesting, but I want to see, again, the description needs a little bit more. It's this episode palette. I want to know, again, all those things I was talking about, the description, those are the things that you need to put in there right now. I like this animation. It's really good. But the thing that's crushing you right now is that you're not on any social media to promote your stuff. That is a big thing for you. You have to promote yourself. The more you promote yourself, the better. The better it comes out for everybody. I want this to come out well for you. As much as everyone else in this chat wants this to come out well for you. So the more you put your effort into your own personal promotion, the better it's going to come out. I love the thumbnails. They're really fun. They're interesting, and they catch the eye. Not as so much in terms of being descriptive to what's going on, but they catch the eye, and that's actually really important for an individual that's looking for unique things. I would also put them. You got them underneath film and animation, awesome. So you got that going for you. But you need more information. More information, better. And the other thing, someone mentioned tag generators in the Bible sandwich. Someone mentioned tag generators. Careful with the tag generators that are given that are out there. I'm not a fan of a few of them. I'm not saying be careful because I'm not a fan. I'm saying be careful because a lot of the ones that claim they can generate good tags, they actually generate pretty garbage tags. And some of which, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll notice that I've talked to them personally about it, and they said how come our tags are wrong, and then I show them the flaw in their system, and then they never got back to me. So it didn't quite paint a good picture on their end, because I said I would be more than happy to help them out with finding good tags, but I wouldn't rely too heavily on tag generators because in a lot of cases, it's just garbage tags. They're single shot, one-liner garbage tags, so keep that in mind. So that's my review of you. I really hope you liked it. So thank you for sharing with us, okay? Okay. You know I like your stuff. Hold on. Actually, I like that so much, I'm going to like it so I can go back to it later. There we go. Because I definitely want to watch more of that because it's fun. All right, let's go back to the giant blood wheel of doom. Here we go. TubeBuddy. I don't know. I haven't played with them too much, but I know those people. Those tag generators that give you those one words. The one that gets me the most is when I see a tag generator that puts the word "of" or "the" as a single solitary tag. That would be a terrible tag generator. Yeah, I wouldn't leave the name of games out of the tags. Never, never, ever. Tristan YouTube. All right. Tristan. All right, it's up on the screen. So that means I'm going to reset this. All right. About to say, didn't want to start counting you out there. Well, Ashanti Bacon, again, I'm going to mention this much. You just keep this in mind. I'm definitely not going to be able to get to everybody's name tonight. I want you to know that. I'm definitely not going to be able to get to everybody's name tonight. I would personally love to be able to do that, but I am no machine. I need sleep, and I work multiple jobs. I do this, though, in more than one way so I can go over people's channels. So if I don't get 2 people tonight, which is going to happen, I'm not saying it's not likely, it's going to happen. I wish there was 3 of me, but there's only 1 of me. But there are 3 chances of me going over channels. I can go over to your channel on Tuesday, 8 p.m. on MGN. I recommend going there as well. You can find some really cool content that's being produced over there. The other thing I want to say is I recommend also, if you can't make it that day, I also do it at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on my own channel every Thursday, and recommend you come there to get your channel review. Those are first come, first serve with no wheel. So let me just keep that in mind. There's no way I'm going to be able to go over everybody on this list tonight. I would love to, but I am not machine. Okay. Maybe 2 gods. All right, Tristan, let's go.
So in today's video, I'll be showing you my channel and what you're gonna be seeing in this channel.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be seeing gaming content and sometimes how-to videos. So if you want to see more, just comment down and please like and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.
All right, so I want to tell you some cool stuff. You're going to like what you hear. Anyways, you're going to like what you hear. And you might not like what you hear, but I want to give you advice. First thing I want to say is when you're recording your channel trailer, don't shoot off the cuff. Have that stuff written. And the best part, the thing that's working on your side right now is that you're not on camera. So you can keep cutting this and redoing it and redoing it and redoing it until it's perfect. Or you can splice together your audio to make it sound perfect. Don't have long, like I'm talking to you guys right now, but if this was recorded, you would have never known that I had an issue trying to think of stuff. This is a long way of saying things. Or better yet, you have a lot of dead space where you're like, So stay away from those sentence amplifiers. I'm going to call it that. That's what we're calling it now. Sentence amplifiers. So just keep that in mind. As far as this goes, I feel like you need to redo it because you're also using a form of media that is film. Film is a big thing, and something you should know in film is don't say it, show it. This in particular case, you should be saying and showing it. You're just telling us you got some stuff, but you're only showing us the front page of your YouTube channel. You're not really showing us what you're talking about it. We need to know. We need to visibly see. It's as if you're watching a movie and someone's talking about something that happened off screen, as if you would care because it's a film or a TV show, and you didn't get a chance to see that. So that moment's robbed of you, and it makes you feel like it wasn't relevant to what was going on. And it very much translates to here. So you gotta say it. You gotta show it. No problem, Guitarra. So let's watching videos now. So let's talk about your banner. Now then, the other issue I'm noticing is your banner. Couple conflicting things. We have your YouTube name on your YouTube banner. Something that doesn't really need to be there, and I really mean it because I'm already here. So it would behoove you probably just to end up removing that. Not only that, let's see if this actually. Does it bring it back here? Awesome. But that means he's got one of those user accounts that we don't hear. I do not speak Spanish. I can use Google Translate to help me out. Sometimes I can read it, sometimes I can't. But I'm not multilingual. It's not one of my stronger suits. I can read French, okay, but Spanish I can't speak so well. No, I only know the really important things like Where is the bathroom? Those type of things. But I would get rid of this on your front page. The other thing I want to say is you got some conflicting color arrangement here. You got this brown on red with a little gray on top. I feel like it's not popping enough. I can tell you that's a Modern Warfare 2 cover of the box for Modern Warfare 2, which isn't entirely a bad thing. But this one right here looks so much cooler, so much nicer, so much cleaner than this one here. It's just not enough information's being given there, and I'm not sure why I would like put it down to TDG. I mean, that makes sense, but I would like to see Tristan Dudge Gaming. The other thing I'm noticing when I'm looking at it is that your title, your actual the words here aren't even centered. Like right about here would be your center line. So that means this is actually off to the right a little further than it needs to be. So, Cerveza. Oh, that's important. You're right. Cerveza. That is very important. I also like to see what... I also like to see, I forgot what I was going to say. I do apologize. But I would like to see a bigger version of this. This actually looks really cool. I'm not going to lie. I like that one better. But I would definitely get rid of this extra stuff right here. Because, again, not clickable, I can't copy it. I can't paste it. And I'm already here. So it's sort of a redundancy as well. Let's go to your uploads. I like how you got your uploads on your front page. You got your popular uploads on your front page. I want to see individual playlists and creative playlists. That would be good things to put on your front page. Just make it a little bit more full. We're going to go into your about section, which is always a fun thing to see. Hey guys, so I do mostly gaming and like how-to videos. You should say and how-to videos. So capital I try to upload like... I wouldn't use like as a way of sentence stretcher. Like sounds like you're actually talking into your microphone and it's picking up everything you're trying to say. So awesome, one-handed gamer. I would stay away from saying things like that. Just saying like I totally do like these things and stuff. Like, so I want to see a better description. Tell us what your channel's about. Tell us what you're doing on YouTube. Tell us what we're to expect on your channel. You did, but you said like how-to videos, and if I were to read it as such, I'm not sure what a like how-to video is. So it needs to be better structured. I recommend things like Grammarly. I recommend putting stuff like this into Microsoft Word. At least it'll help you if you have sentence structure issues, but Grammarly actually goes a little bit above and beyond that. Now, the other thing I want to say is stay away from goals on your description. And I say that because the last thing you want a new visitor like me to see is you're only here to get subscribers or money. Those are two things that usually I have a problem with seeing in descriptions, only because it doesn't really tell me you care about the content you create. You more so care about people watch. Well, not people watching, because obviously you care about that, but you more so care about people just subscribing. And that's not what you want. You want people to not only just subscribe to you, but also watch your content, be active in your community, and be there for you. Really root you on when you're doing stuff that you like to do or you want to do, and be there for you when you're having not such a great time, and they can offer advice or sit there with you or anything. You know, you want that sort of communication. You don't want them to look like a head in a crowd. That's what I mean by that. The next thing I want to say is get on some social media. Currently, you have no way of advertising yourself, so I don't see you on Twitter. I don't see you on Facebook. I don't see you on any of that. So social media is going to be a thing you're going to need to get a hold of. So definitely get on more social media, or any for that matter, and get active. The more active you are, the more likely people are going to find your things. you are your best advertiser. Whoop, I skipped over playlist. I would definitely start building your playlist more because on the first glance, I can definitely tell you have more than 17 videos. Yeah, I definitely could say you have more than 17 videos. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's go to your videos. All right, BTD hack. You should join YouTube networks. What YouTube network should I join? All right. I could mention one. Let's see. I like-ish your thumbnails, and here's why I like-ish your thumbnails. They're all different. They're great in the fact that they're different. However, it feels like you are condensing so much information into such a little space that it becomes overwhelming. And you got a lot of conflicting colors as well. Like right here, you got red, deep blue, light blue, green and blue, and little blue, and things everywhere. Try to maybe stick with just a certain... This is a good color scheme, but try to stick with a color scheme that works for you. I want to see for like your thumbnails, just not so much in a way of words being thrown everywhere. Like this one's not too bad, but I want to see. I don't know. I just kind of want to see a little bit more. I like these, but I also know this one here is something that's searchable. Mala Minus, I always appreciate it when you show up. You make me I can't repeat some of the things you say, but you do make me laugh. Should you join YouTube networks? See, now you say that in your thumbnail, but then the topic of your video is something completely different. Your topic is what YouTube network should I join? The thumbnail says should you join YouTube networks, which gets my head a ticking. I'm just making sure of stuff. Boom. So this is not even your thumbnail. Yeah, this is that particular thumbnail is not even your thumbnail. So don't use other people's thumbnails for your own thumbnails, because that's where my mind went immediately. Like this isn't his thumbnail. And I can definitely tell. So that kind of makes me feel like none of these are your thumbnails. All right, Blue Angel friend. Yeah, I said it right. Cool. All right, Blue Angel friend. No problem. Sorry, I'm just reading here. So don't use other individuals' thumbnails. I would definitely not do that. Only because, one, that means you're not being creative at all. It's not congruent with yourself, because this was uploaded 1 day ago and that thumbnail I found was older than that. So I'm going to click on this, but just know that in the future, don't use other people's thumbnails. Sorry, this was a little loud for me.
I only figured out what car to get. Now, where to find the best deal? What's that?
Oh my gosh.
Kind of short, but I want to ask you guys something. What network should I join? I only can join.
Yeah, I know, Retro. I caught that myself. That's why I'm like, huh.
Only allow people that have like 1,000 subscribers. So let me know what networks are good for my stats. Like you guys, I'll show you my stats right now.
Again, you're off camera. You're off camera. You need to be. You can definitely work on things like scripts. Scripts are a big thing for people who are off camera, especially when they're doing things like this. You need to script. The other thing is, like, you have a lot of dead air going on right now. We have been sitting here for a few minutes, And you could have just used the wonderful world of editing and cutting. You could have got us right here immediately.
So, yeah, you can see from here. Just tell me there's a bunch of like photos to the top list.
Let's see.
Is this one style hall?
So I'm gonna keep talking about this. What YouTube network should I join? Probably question mark capital I 2. What YouTube network should I join? Question mark capital I. Please like and subscribe for more. I would say put more information into your tag. Not tag, but more information in your description. We're going to talk about your tags for a second. But more information into your descriptions, because the more information, the better. I want to know, what do you think you should join? What is a list of networks do you think you'd be fit to become a part of? Why? What is your social media link at the bottom as well? And then a call to action like, what do you guys think? That type of stuff. Good stuff to fit into your description. As far as your tags go, you're going to need to work on them. I say that because it goes YouTube network. Should you join a YouTube network? Which it has nothing to do with what you're talking about here. That's actually, again, an issue with having someone else's tags. Because I can definitely tell that none of these tags are anything that have to do with your video here. You said, should I join a YouTube network? It said, should you join a YouTube network? Your question here is, what YouTube network should I join? And that should be in your tags. Use the word MCN, YouTube networks. Again, YouTube network is pretty good. MCN's, Should you join a network? Also not your tag. Should I join an MCN? What is YouTube NCN? Best YouTube network. YouTube NCN, multi-channel network, YouTube network, full screen, top YouTube networks is not even a top video, full screen network. I would definitely stick with tags that are more relevant to the video. You're asking questions, you're looking for advice, you're looking for help. These are things you need to do. You don't put in tags that don't make any sense towards the video, because that could actually fall into spam tagging. Because you even have things in here like tutorial, and this isn't a tutorial, this isn't a how-to. This has nothing to do with if I should join. If you're asking, which one should I join? So be more specific. Try to make your own tags. See how well they do. I would be careful with that. No, and there's one tag in here is the legitimately. Sorry, I'm just reading here. All right, so legitimately, as I'm looking through here, the tag, you have the one worst tag you could put in your tags, and believe it or not, it's like kind of ironic, but the worst tag you can put in your tag is the word YouTube, and I'm going to show y'all why. The worst tag you could use for YouTube is, in fact, YouTube. Let me show you. You guys are. And the reason I say that is because the return on that tag is so ridiculous. The idea of you getting found through that tag is almost equivalent to that of you winning the lottery twice. It's pretty big. So they give you like a scratch-off lottery. We're not talking like New York State lottery or anything like that. But let me explain. You have, in a literal sense, not even like fictional, not even like hypothetical, a literal chance based on the word YouTube alone, a 1 in 4,230,000,000 chance of getting found. That is literally a 0.00000000001 chance of getting found. And I think it's like to the 10th power or something like that, to the 7th. Or it's a really ridiculous number. It's a very small chance, negative, to the E negative chance, but it's a very small astronomical chance of getting found. Do not use the tag YouTube. It is definitely not one that is helpful. What you should be using. What YouTube network should I join? YouTube network recommendations, ? Or YouTube network recommendations. Should I join? Put network name here. Those are the type of things you want to put in there. Maybe some names of networks maybe some names of networks and opinion poll, things like that. You want the tags to be more specific to the video. Don't spam tag, don't use a generator. This is the stuff that generators do. They use these type of tags. So I'm going to give you some good sound advice when it comes to your channel. Work on your own stuff. Make your own thumbnails. Make your own tags. Work on developing your personality. When you're talking, you're very quiet. You're very tucked in. Be boisterous. Be loud. Be vocal. Be the thing that people come here to watch. Be that person. If I'm I can't imagine sitting behind my microphone right now and talking like this, because after a while, you guys would get bored. You wouldn't care, and you'd leave, and I'd sort of look boring. You don't want me to sound boring. That's why I give the energy every time I'm doing this. And I produce this energy for a solid almost 2-3 hours at time. And this energy doesn't stop here. I carry it throughout the day. You can imagine by the end of the day, I'm exhausted. So when you're talking into a microphone, when you're talking to people, energize yourself. Get that script going for yourself too. And use your editing tools and software. Because if you're having people sit through something and waiting for you to get to what you were trying to show us, it's too long. You're going to lose the attention of individuals watching. So you definitely have to get more out there. And the best way I can recommend doing it is practice. And the practice method I recommend always makes you look like a crazy person. But it worked for me because I'm a crazy person. But what I recommend is so let's give an example. I do Let's Plays on my channel. When I'm not doing the Let's Plays or doing recordings, I'm still practicing. I'm talking to myself. I'm playing a game. I'm like, I could have done that better. Or, I hope nothing comes out and spoops me. Or I'm making an actual physical real life sandwich, because we were talking about sandwiches earlier. I commentate on that. I'm folding laundry. I'm talking to myself. The entire time I'm always talking to myself because I'm actively practicing my commentary and energy. The energy you produce is going to be reflected and and people who are watching are going to give you back that energy. You want to bounce energy. If you throw them a fizzle, they're going to not give you a sizzle. They're just going to go, okay, and leave. And you don't want that. So just keep that in mind. And I hope this actually helps you out. So descriptions, tags, thumbnails, upload schedule, your about section, you need to get on social media, and I believe your banner needs a bit of work too. Get rid of the YouTube link on it, because it's not clickable, it's not copyable, and I can guarantee no one's going to do it. Make yourself known, but make yourself more pronounced. And script. If you're not on camera, a script is your friend. I love when I'm not on camera because I love being on script. Man, scripts are fun. As I said, if you guys tune into MGN, I did a video recently and I did a script and I was off camera and it was so much fun. I loved it. So just keep that going. So thank you, One Hand Gamer. That's why I like Molly Minus. They always show up, and it's sort of putting down but still picking up in its own way. It's humorous. So thank you for coming around, Molly Minus. I hope that helped you, Tristan. I really did. But here's the thing, guys. Don't worry, I'm not ending it yet. I got 2 more to do. I'm gonna get a drink because though I am able to talk really well for a very long time and be as boisterous as I was talking about, I get thirsty, because thirst. Give me 20 seconds. Ooh, almost closed that. Oh, dang it. Oh, well. It's fine. It's just a mouse. I'm good. We're good. All right. All right, we're going to take Tristan off the list now. So what I mean, there's a lot of people here. Did we already do him? No, he's right there. Boop. All right. We're going to apply the wheel changes. Oh, man. Look at this. People are counting down. Oh, man. Did I make it in time? I'm curious. I look like I made it in time. But it looks like I made it in time. Stop counting! Okay. All right. I'm going to going to spin one more time, and then I'm going to collect one last set of names, and that last set of names are going to be it, okay? They're posting numbers because I said I was going to be back in 20 seconds. And apparently it looks like I was back before that. The Magical Balloon Man! This dude. I hope he's here. I really do. He has been probably the most faithful viewer on my channel. Hi, Tech2 No J. Man, Nua, what's been going on, dude? It's Josh. Even if I put you on a list right now, there's like never a guarantee that I'm going to be able to go over the channel, only because it's a randomizer and I'm doing 2 more channels. Give me 1 second though. There he is. There he is. I was getting worried because, okay, so Magical Balloon Man's been faithfully coming to these every week for, I don't know, what is it? It's been like a month now. He's been coming to these both on my channel, on MGN, and on here. And out of all 3 of them, it's been really, yeah, I see that. It's been really hard. Like, he's not been picked yet. And today, he gets a role. So that's amazing. So good job, dude. This is where patience pays off. Okay. Boop. That way we got you off there now. I just hope you don't disappear from watching the videos after I get done looking at your stuff. Gonna miss your comments.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, ladies. We're here to present to you Dirty Magic Balloon Man. Yay! We're here to present to you Alright, we're here to present to you what this channel is all about, folks. What this channel is all about is light, humor, fun, just family entertainment.
It's nice to go over
to simply be able to make someone smile and laugh and all that, and not be afraid of what might silliness might come.
No problem. I got to Luigi.
Gentlemen and ladies, what I am is a entertainer. I'm a busker. I do Saturday market for a living, and I do magic tricks for
Okay, so let me help you out a little bit here, because I want you to be able to have a successful channel, because I love these types of channels. It's sort of like a look into a busker's life, and that's really cool. I think that's cool, and I want to help you out here a little bit. So bear with me while I go over a bit of information. It's going to sound bad, but it's going to help you. So the first thing I want to mention is, when it comes to your channel trailer, always script it. Only due to the fact you don't want to have issues where you're trying to figure out what to say. I want you to successfully be able to produce yourself. I know it's like, I feel like you kind of did this on the fly. And also when you're doing recordings, especially like this, try to be in a quieter place because your microphone is going nuts right now trying to pick up everything around you. All right, Parker02311, you have a good day, okay? Well, night at this point in time. But always have it scripted, have it ready to go, and then edit out issues where you forgot what you wanted to say, or you're repeating yourself, or if you feel like you didn't start it off as strong as you could have, restart the recording and then reproduce it. Because this is the face of your channel. This is what's going to be seen first. And that's going to be something that people that's how people are going to identify you. So I would recommend reshooting this. It looks like you've also upgraded your video capture ability, because it looks like you're shooting this one in 4:3, where your other videos down here look like they're in 720 or 1080p. Try to keep it there. You don't want to shoot at 4:3 nowadays, only because that's an old format, and at this point in time, there's nothing that actually plays it unless we're watching it on an old tube TV. You do what Robin Williams do. But I would say, I would definitely say try to script it as much as you can when it comes to your channel trailer. You just don't want to come off as, cause I know, because you're a professional busker, I don't want you coming off as someone who claims himself to be a professional busker and runs out of material just before you start going, because if that's obviously not going to be the case. Especially if you do this as a professional thing. I like it. You got your uploads. I want to see your popular uploads on there, below your uploads. I also want to see your individual playlists on here too. And I see that you're still growing. You're still growing. Let's go to drive me crazy. And you're still growing, which is great. Because I have checked out your channel before. Because I see, as I said, I seen you in my comment section in my videos, and I'm glad to see you there, which is awesome. So I always check. Believe it or not, when I see people commenting, I'm like, oh, I wonder what their thing's about. So you did it on your old phone, so that makes more sense. So it's not, now that you got a new thing, I would re-record it, re-script yourself, and if you need to edit yourself out up a bit, I would recommend doing that. Oh no, Mike the gamer, we like rolled you 4 times. You need to show. No, I'm joking. We didn't do that. We didn't do that at all. Well, welcome. Okay, let's talk about this. I'm touching my thing too much. There. Welcome each and every one to my show on the Earth. Enjoy. Please leave a like, subscribe, and share. Sit back and enjoy a family-based channel that is full of art, magic, wonder, and amazement. Always improving and making things look better. I vlog every day and try to show a new video every day. I have no problem to help others. I just ask help me as well. All right, so let's talk about a little bit about the information, a little bit about the sentence structure and grammar that's here, and some of the information as well. I like that you tell people to sit back and enjoy your channel, which is full of art and magic and wonder and amazement, and that you're always not always, but always improving and making things look better, and you vlog every day. Now I'm going to hold you to that upload schedule. Flash, I'm gonna open the thing one more time, but I'm also going to go over one more channel. But anyways, so I would go back into this and reword this. Make it one paragraph instead of separate. Don't get lazy, buddy. You're a busker. Lazy's the last thing you want to do. Don't make it like bullet points. I would make it a paragraph or 2, because I believe as a person who is a busker, you have a lot to talk about. I want to hear stuff about you. What got you into what you want to do? What is it that what your show is about? What are we to expect on your channel? What difference do you want to make in the world? I especially think that would be a cool thing for you to answer. And you already cover your upload schedule, but always be careful with that, because I might hold you to it. I like how you said the words art, magic, wonder, and amazement. Those are really strong words. I want to see more of that. want to see more of those. I want to see more of something like that, but I also want to see more of a description of you. And for an individual like yourself, I recommend getting out there a little bit more on social media, not just on YouTube, but get on Twitter, get on Facebook. These are places that are going to be doing pretty good for you because you're producing content that might be really cool for individuals who might not always sit on YouTube like me, you and I. This is the type of material you want to put out there where people can go, oh wow, this guy does this guy does ventriloquism, this guy does magic, and that's the type of stuff that's going to circulate more on your social media, believe it or not, because people like seeing that type of stuff. So let's go to your playlist. Now I like that you got a bunch of playlists. Farmers Market, just for fun, claymation, nice, vlogs, magic tricks, solar. Okay, so these are fun things too. If you are on social media, I would put them in your links section right here. I want to see your Twitter. I want to see your Facebook. That needs to be linked, or else we're not going to be able to know. And that way, it can also be clickable up here. Those are things you want to do. If you don't know how to do it, it's pretty simple. Give it a second. We're going to go to the About section right here. You want to go here and click on this little thing, and you can start adding all your social media. And that's the type of stuff people like seeing. People love seeing this type of stuff, all right? All right. So let's go back to your thing. We were looking at your playlists. And I like that your playlists are nice and full, which is awesome. Let's go to your videos. All right, here's your vlogs. You got this going, a trip to the doctors. And okay, so sometimes you don't exactly upload every day. Like last week you uploaded 3 times. 2 weeks ago you uploaded 5 times. 3 weeks ago you uploaded 6 times. So like you're sort of back and forth with how often you upload. It's 2 months of work. So I would try to keep it to a more manageable thing. If you think you could only upload 3 times a week, sorry, I'm just reading a little bit. Anyways, if you could upload it like maybe 3 times a week, if that's more manageable for you, or maybe 4 or 5 times a week, something that you can personally do and dedicate some time to. Someone in the chat here, Demkeys, had mentioned you should stream this, and you know what? I don't disagree with him. People love this sort of stuff. This is if you're IRL streaming, you doing this ventriloquism in front of a group of people would watch. People love this type of stuff. This is really cool and fun to watch. I'm serious when I say that too. Dang it, Date It Rhyme. Did you have to bring that here? But anyways, but this is cool stuff to watch. Like when you're doing busker stuff outside.
See in front of
Which looks like he did.
people in front of me as well. This is the life experience with the Master Blue Man. Welcome to the life experience. Hope that you guys are going to enjoy this. And this is the farmer's market. I come here every day. Season is almost over though.
Your connection's a little off, which I think is what got people to a little weird. I would get to your destination. It's cool that you're walking around with your phone, but I would get to your destination, set up shop, then turn on your live stream. People will want to watch that type of stuff.
It is almost October. Can you believe that, folks? This year is almost over.
I'm gonna move it ahead a little because I want to see more of you. See how you're already set up? You're not shaking around so much. Do magic trick with the birds. Milkbox, what's up? Always happy to see you, my friend. See where, like, if you started here, this is the meat and potatoes. This is what people want to see.
Good morning. How are you doing today, sir? Would you like to see something amazing? Okay. Happy Market Day.
Aw.
32 years of experience.
He wasn't cool. It's okay. He wasn't cool.
Sometimes you get someone, sometimes you don't. But never give up.
See, people like watching this stuff. I know it's not the norm, but if I sent a link to an article I wrote the other day in a DM, would you review it? It's got big in the esports. I might date it. I probably would read it. I like reading things. I like to read. I am literate. Thank you. No. But this is really fun stuff. For future when you're doing IRL streams, start where you're starting. So like if you're about to do do your busker stuff, that's where you'll probably want to start doing your live stream. So you're just not shaking your camera around so much and just trying to keep up with you.
I tried to be here every Saturday unless it's raining. It wants to be in the rain, right?
See, this is the type of stuff people like to watch. Okay. Yeah, no, seriously, people like watching this type of stuff. I'm gonna pause it here though because I don't wanna sit on this too long. But I wanna see this more often as like this type of stuff on your channel as a live stream. Not only here, but you could also capitalize on places like Twitch as well. Normally, I don't like steering people away from YouTube, but see if you can do a dual live stream, or see if maybe one day you'll do YouTube and the other day you'll do Twitch. This is stuff people like, dude. I'm serious. I have a friend whose father's a clown, and I mean like literally a clown, and he does these things all the time, and it'd be cool to watch this type of stuff on like an IRL stream. So, just yeah, that's all I have to say. But here's some issues. You don't have any tags, and you have an insurmountable amount of tags that you could be using. Unidentifiable. Milk, give me a word. Give me one of those nice, big, long, stretchy words. I know you're here. You're good with the words thing, but I want to see more tags. Hey, Jazzy Man. I want to see more tags on here. I want to see like your name for one. The Magical Balloon Man would be one of the tags. Balloon Magic, Muppet Magic, ventriloquism Magic. These are things people would like to see. Ventriloquism, that's another good one. Then you can put your name of your bird on there. These are all. I don't know Twitch. Insufficient? No. Demkeys, a better word, like a lot. Insufficient would mean there's not enough. I want a nice strong word that means a lot. A synonym for that. Just it sounds better. But endless. That's another one. You have an endless amount of tags that you could use. But let's see. Are you talking to your people? Good. Awesome. So what they're talking about is right here at the beginning. The quality was a little wonky because you're moving around a lot and your camera wasn't keeping up so hot. So set yourself up before you get going. Yeah, cool balloon tricks. That's another good one. Magic tricks. That's another one. Or like magic card tricks. Tons of stuff you could use, dude. You have like a ton of things you could use for tags. For description, you need a description. Talk about your show. Talk about what you do. No problem, the one-handed gamer. Talk about what you do. Talk about what you bring to individuals. Like today, I went to this festival or this fair or this farmer's market and did this and this is what happened, or you won't believe what happened, or like something that will catch an individual's eye to make them want to watch this, because this is cool, dude. I'm serious when I mean it. This is cool stuff. But you need your descriptions filled out. You need to have your social media link. You need to work on your tags. Those are also very important because I believe you have the ability to become very successful as a streamer, definitely. And if you have moments where you're vlogging, you could definitely have some good moments while you're vlogging as well, or showing magic tricks, or showing you practicing working your ventriloquism. Why is that such a hard word for me tonight? But these are things people love to see, dude, and because it's unique. And I do these streams a lot, and I don't get to see too many unique things too often. Yeah, Demkeys is absolutely right. And what's even better is if you want to stream this, you can get people involved that are around you. Have them interact with the stream. Tell them to say hi. All those fun things. You want that type of stuff. And let me also give you a sales tip as well. That way you can grab more people in the future, because the way you presented the idea of making something to someone, you asked them if they wanted to see something. The problem with that question, and because I've done sales, the problem with that question is it's not an open-ended question. It's a yes or no answer question. And 9 times out of 10, the person's going to say no, because we as humans are programmed to say that for some reason. We say no. Even if it's something good, we'll say no. I'll be like, at my current job, I'll be like, hey, would you like to hear today's specials? And if I were to say it like that, they'll say no. Even though if they were to order something, they would get 2 of them. And that's exactly what they ordered anyways. But since they didn't want to hear the special, they don't get that. They don't get that love. They don't get that. So instead of saying, do you want this? Like, let's say I'm a sandwich maker. Do you want to, it would be more like, I have a special going on where you're going to be able to get 2 sandwiches for the price of 1. Now that's going to get someone's attention. So what I would recommend for you, instead of going, do you want to see a magic trick, or do you want to see some balloon tricks? Just go, hey, I got a balloon trick for you. Let's come over here, and just start doing it. Be aggressive, but not like, don't grab him by the face and go, I'm going to show you something. Don't do that. But I know it's hard to do. Like, a lot of people aren't that aggressive, but I would practice not asking closed-ended questions. Yes or no questions aren't something good you want to practice on. You want to be there. You want them to watch. So go, hey, I got a magic trick for you, and you just start doing it. Just start doing it. And in a way, it kind of obligates them to stay, but at the same rate, yes, Demkeys. At the same rate, it still gets them to watch, and you want that. You want that attention, because this is the type of, because you're a busker. That's what you do. You busk. You do what you love, and you love what you do, and you want to share that with people. Don't let them control what you like to do by saying yes or no. Get them to watch. Go, I got a magic trick for you. I got a balloon trick for you, and just go, you're gonna love it, and just really reel them in. So that is my recommendation for you, dude. Those are all my recommendations for you, man. I'm glad you shared your channel with us, because this is actually a lot of fun. This is really cool, and I like it. I like it a lot. I want to see more of these live streams. I really do. Yes, Robust, I can see you. I want to see more of these. So thank you for sharing your channel with us, my friend. Work on your descriptions, work on your tags, work on your titles a little bit. Work on your timing for your streams. Work on your about section a bit more. I didn't say this, but I loved your banner. And work on getting in front of a camera a little bit more. I feel like you get nervous when you're in front of a camera, but when you're in a group of people like this, you're not so nervous. So pretend I'm the people you're performing for, me being the person watching here. Pretend I'm the people you're performing for in front of you, and don't ask closed-ended questions when it comes to showing a trick. Open-ended questions, open-ended statements. Without giving them any ability to question or say no. And that will certainly help you a lot. And that because you're technically a salesperson as well, even though you're not selling anything, you're entertaining, but you want that crowd. So get that crowd, be loud, be amazing, because I know you can be. So thank you for sharing your channel with us. It's been awesome, and I hope to see you more. I definitely want to see you more often. All right? Thank you. So that being said, before I end the stream, I have one more video I want to do. I have one more video. I want one more channel I want to do. I'm going to open a list, but I would have to say, if I don't roll you on this last one, because as you can see, there are plenty of you still on this list. If I don't roll you on this last one, I do have more opportunities for me to go over your channels every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, Tuesday. I do these streams on MGN without the wheel. There's no wheel there because it's first come, first serve, as the audience is a little bit smaller. Then I also do these on my own channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, Frosted Fricks. You can find me doing these on my channel, 7 p.m. every Thursday, Eastern Standard. And you can find the links to both these channels in the description below. I'm even going to say hi in the box here. Hi. And if you want to find me through there, that's something you can do. I'm not signed in as MGN right now or at all because I can't do that here. But that's something, if you want to check out either of them, I recommend it, especially MGN. They got some new programs going on, and it's really awesome. They got some cool vids going up. I'm trying to talk them up a bit because they do really well, and I recommend it. Also, if I don't get to you tonight, don't forget to also check out the Freedom Discord. Go on to Freedom Forums. And also, please personally thank, if you could, guys, all of the mods that showed up tonight. Heal Please Heal, Demkeys, and Ashley. It has been amazing having these guys here as mods. When I open the list, I want to say open in the chat. When that happens, say your name once. If you're already on the list, do not ask again, please, because I'll accidentally put you on there twice, and you don't want people hating you on this last roll. And I mean that. So when I say open, put your thing in there once. I'll allow twice, but 3 times I won't put you on this thing. And I don't want, because I don't want you drowning other people out. All right? All right, so give it a second. That's been reset. Open. Boop, boop. All right. All right. Josh, Flash, Robotic. Some names I don't recall seeing. And Robust. Awesome. And thank you for respecting that. All right. We're going to apply the wheel changes. Now, again. This is the last spin. Also, keep in mind, most of these people aren't here. DGtronic, yes, I did. But keep in mind, most of these people aren't here. If I roll, there is a likely chance that these people aren't here. All right? All right. So if I roll this and it lands on a name, stick around because it might not be a person that's alive. So let's do this. I hope they're still here. A shiny bacon! Are you here? Are you here? Is this on here? All right. Dated rhyme. I used to get that "you just made the list" thing all the time. I used to, for some reason, it dropped down. Yeah, I know, and we're gonna make it fair. We're gonna make it fair. I feel bad. I feel bad that that's going on. That I have to whip out the Guitar of Doom. All right. Yeah, Jack, it looks like they are. All right. Reset. I feel bad because this dude was here for a while, too. You're like, they should be close to the top. Yep. I feel bad. Looks like they're gone. Ugh. Here we go. Next person. Android Typical Gamer, are you here? Okay, it's up there. We're gonna keep going. Guitar. I think I'm just gonna leave this here. And yeah, we're just gonna leave this here because I feel like we need to. All right, here we go. Oh, that's why. Yo. What's up, Anthony? All right. He's not here either. I got a feeling this is going to be a bit. Okay, Android, there he is. Off the list. Apply wheel changes. We're just gonna keep going. Exotic C, are you here? Homie, what's up? Yeah, no, and it makes me feel bad because... Oh! They're here. Okay. Rip Season 6. All right. Okay. All right. So, you're a meme channel. That's not entirely bad. That's not entirely bad. It happens, dude. Date it has happened. I've done that on my channel where I just kept the people just disappeared and fell like flies. I would have loved to, well, they did stood for a while, so I'm sure they're all like that. So let me remind you, I'm going to be doing these on MGN every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So if I didn't get to you on this last one, I do apologize. All you guys have been amazing this whole time. And also keep in mind, I also do these on my own personal channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard every Thursday night. And I recommend, and I hope to see you on both of them because that'd be awesome, especially on MGN because we're trying to get that thing moving and hoofing and poofing, and all the love could be sent there. It'd be great. And again, I do this on my own on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard every Thursday, and I welcome you with open arms to come get the love that I can spread for you. Hey, look at all these people down here. Hey, look at that. Robust. All right, so Exotic Z. Now, I noticed that your front page isn't exactly set up. So, all right, Robotic, you have a good night. Exotic Z, so as I said, I can see your front page and setup. A lot of people actually don't know how to do this, and it's actually quite simple. Let me show you. The reason I say that is because you didn't see the front page, your upload section, or none of that. Like, you got this, but I mean, like, let me show you for an example. You don't have your home, your videos, playlist, and all that. And how do you do that? You go here, you hit this cogwheel, okay? All right, follow me on this. You hit this cogwheel, you go to customize the layout of your channel and slide that tab over. Woo, robust. Congrats, dude. I know. I got to see. I'm not sure if I saw that right, Demkeys, but I have to make sure. Maybe I saw it weird. It will look weird. But anyways, you slide this over, and that gives you access to be able to put this all together. That way you can get your about section going for you. Those are cool things you can have as like extra things on your channel so people can enjoy your stuff more. So you can also add things like social media, which I noticed you didn't have. So I want you to slide that thing over and really build up your front page, because I believe you probably will have enough stuff over time to do so. The next thing I want to say, hello random person, my name is Z. I post skits sometimes, I stream video games, and I also post random videos as well. Enjoy, smiley face. And that's quite all right. That's awesome. That's never a problem. But I want to hear more. What made you start doing this? What is your upload schedule? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world will never know. But I think someone actually tested that. All right, Jack. You have a good night, dude. Congrats, Robust. That's really impressive. All right, so I want to see more things on here, not just a creative playlist, but I want to see your popular uploads, your individual playlist. Those are all things that would be kind of cool for a person that's visiting your channel can see. Now, I can't go into them at the moment. All I can see is your playlist here. Also, keep in mind, if you have a playlist with just one thing in it, you have to ask yourself, am I planning to go back into that, or am I not? I think it was more than 113 licks. I feel like it was more than 113 licks. But I couldn't help but notice you have this handsome looking person right here. And Robust, I'd love to go over your channel eventually. I really would. So I recommend checking out either of the other two places, or coming back here next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So I don't have too much, but I say don't have a playlist with just one video in it, and that's mainly due to the fact that a playlist's existence is to have multiple videos in it, so you can stream it through without having to search the content of that creator, and it'll play it sequentially. If you have just one video in there, it wouldn't make sense to have a playlist for it, if that makes any sense. No problem, Date It Rhyme. So, Snapchat in a nutshell. Let's take a look at this.
Hey guys, Exotic Z here, and this content that you're about to see is satire content, meaning that I make fun of something for fun, but don't take any offense, guys. It's all jokes and fun in the end. So
here's a quick tip for you. Don't apologize before you do it. Explain after the video. Understand this is all for fun and whatnot. Or you don't have to say anything at all. You could also put it in the description as well, because you don't want this at the beginning of the video, because it ruins the illusion of whatever you're about to do, which I'm certain is amaze us.
So if you guys are easily triggered, click off the video. So
I guess I'm gonna have to leave now.
Oh my god, now that I'm all dressed up in my amazing suit, my amazing designer glasses, and the amazing hat. I wonder what time it is. It better be 11:11, so that I can post it on my Snapchat story. Oh my god, it's 11:11. I gotta go. My phone's all the way upstairs. Quickly. I gotta quickly. No! 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 I wanna die. I can't sit in my...
Okay, so a couple things real quick. There are a few things that could be changed on here for this. For one, it looks like you're not the first person to do this, but two, instead of as in a direction, instead of just straight mocking them. I mean, like, it's funny, it's cringy in its own. It's fun and cringe and it's good, but it's good. I don't know. A suggestion would be actually like make fun of the Snapchat filters and stuff like that by using Snapchat. But the other thing I want to mention is there's a big recording issue a lot of people have when they don't have a camera. And a lot of people like to record themselves with the phone like this because this is the natural way to hold the phone. This is a natural way to hold a phone. Awesome. But when you're recording on your phone, go sideways. Always put it in landscape because speaking of landscape, there is so much real estate that you're not using on this that it becomes a little distracting. So put your phone in a landscape mode if you're going to do something like this, because it went from being like, I was expecting you to like actually be using like Snapchat filters and you know, using like the little text boxes, the different text box. You have a lot of you have a lot of ways to do to go about doing this. Don't put a trigger warning, don't put a like offensive thing at cause honestly this shouldn't offend anybody. But if you're gonna put it anywhere, just put it in a description. Or there's a lot of other YouTubers out there that put like a quick trigger warning and they just put it in text right at the beginning. It probably sits there for like 4 seconds and then disappears. That's enough information. Just go trigger warning, a wall of text. If they want to read it, fine, they can pause the video and do so. If not, they are running the risk on their own, and you disavow any issue that will happen behind that. So I would say never apologize for creativity, but always be conscious. So, I mean, like, you're still doing your due diligence, but you're not going to be taking away too much from your channel. So just keep that in mind. What kind of camera do I use? Good question. Well, this is a C920. That's my webcam. My actual cam is a Canon Vixia. Sorry, I can barely read. HFR 700. Would I love a better camera? You betcha. But that's what I have for right now. The next thing I want to mention is your lack of tags. There's a bunch of tags you could use for this. You got Snapchat in a nutshell, Snapchat, which is one tag, Snapchat spoof. You got comedy sketch, Snapchat, comedy sketch, comedy skit. Bunch of different ones you could actually use towards this. People be like, you know, those Snapchat people be like, these are all types of tags that you could possibly use for yourself. It kind of helps you get your stuff found a little bit better. And I also recommend getting a Snapchat to make this even funnier. But the more editing you put into it, the more it looks a little bit better. I want to see a little bit more, because I believe you could be really funny. I believe you could be really funny if you put a little bit more effort into the actual content that you're creating. I want to see some more editing effort into it. And again, always hold your phone this way. No problem, Exotic Z. No one's excluded from me going over their stuff ever in its completion. The next thing is your description. This video is a joke. Please no hate. Boom, right there. I don't think you need to say anything else. The In a Nutshell series is where I joke around with things and also poke fun at something as well. Some things as well. Enjoy. All right. Maybe more so mention stuff about Snapchat on here as well, but mention that before this video is a joke thing, because right now when someone searches this up in YouTube, the first thing that's gonna be said right next to it is This video is a joke, so please no hate. The In a Nutshell series is where I joke around with things. I also poke fun at stuff as well. So enjoy. Smiley face. Used all 100 characters, but it's not descriptive to the video. So I want to see something more along the line of, Robust, I personally use Premiere. Sony Vegas Pro, just, I guess it never clicked in my head. I don't know why. But be more descriptive to the video. That's what I'm trying to say. You're doing a skit on Snapchat. Maybe you could even go along the lines of telling a quick story of, so I was sitting at home playing with my Snapchat, and I was thinking, hey, maybe this would be a good idea to make a video about. Stuff like that would be more of a clickable thing, only because not only are you mentioning Snapchat in it, but because of the mention of Snapchat, it actually ups the ability for your video to be searched via just the word Snapchat. So just keep that in mind as well. So my suggestions to you is fill out your description more. Definitely get on social media. You're the best advertiser you can be. Get on social media. Get into your tags. See what other people are using. Don't copy them exactly. You can draw inspiration from them, but don't exactly copy them. I would also say work on your storytelling. This is a beginning, and I understand that you're just starting, and the best things happen over time when you learn and you get critiqued and not just criticized. Because a lot of people will probably sit here and go, "Oh my God, it's so cringy. I can't stand this." And you know what? I see this type of stuff and go, there's a potential there. You do have potential because you have a sense of humor, and a sense of humor in this day and age is something that's very vacant. It's missing. A lot of people don't have a good sense of humor anymore, and I believe you do have one. And I want that to be developed. You have to hone that skill. A sense of humor is not something that just grows off a tree and you can eat it. Robust TV, dude, I totally get you. I get you. I understand. I have that same issue. But those are my recommendations to you. I would set up your page so you have options to put in an about section, have your playlist shown, have like your channels that you like on there too, and don't forget to put your popular uploads in your individual playlist on your front page as well. And I don't believe I talked about your banner. I didn't. I kind of like the banner, though the green definitely doesn't like my retinas. So it's a little bright, but it kind of gets it across, because that green with the black definitely is enough stuff that I can make out the text. I can make it no problem, because I actually go to the text to make my eyes rest from the green. And I also kind of like this as well. But is there a way that maybe you could make them match? Maybe have this influence this a little more, just as a recommendation. But on that note, I thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. It's always amazing to see these channels and see people grow from this, because these are the type of people, this is the type of individual that eventually, if they keep up with that sense of humor, they can develop something amazing. And I believe everyone has the ability to be amazing. And like, you guys are amazing people. I know all of you are amazing people. You all have such great potential, and I love that potential out of you. So I'm going to end the night here. I thank you all very much for watching this stream. I thank you very much for joining in. There are other opportunities for people who haven't gotten picked tonight out of this amazing, incredible wheel full of amazing, incredible people. There's probably about 50 names on there. I wish I had time to do all of you, but then I'll be here all week and people will keep coming. And that's not entirely a bad thing. I love seeing you guys' channel. I love seeing new things, because it gets, and I love showing you guys new things, because it gets us all hyped, excited, and inspired to make amazing, awesome, and incredible things. So I thank you guys very much for watching. Please tune in on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on Tuesday at MGN, and I'll be there too, helping you out. And this wheel does not exist there. The only reason the wheel exists here is because there's just so many names, and I wish I could do them all in one night, but I can't. And I also do these on my own personal channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on Thursday. Please go check those 2 channels out in the description below. MGN offers great programming for all those people that want to see amazing game footage. And it's just picked up. It just got reworked. And I hope you guys like the stuff that's on there, because we work really hard over there too. And I do stuff on my channel as well. But I'm not here to promote myself. I just want to be able to get you guys the help you need as much as I can. And that's my objective here on YouTube, is to make sure everyone else can grow and learn from the stuff that we do here. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for following along. And as usual, and as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.